If you've never prepared chicken marsala before, this is going to be an experience that you will never forget. And also, it's not complicated. It's very easy. Hello, welcome to Lisa Marie's Taste and Tea Gourmet's cooking class. We're going to be teaching how to prepare chicken marsala and a few other things this evening. So we hope that you are going to enjoy it. So we want to make sure that we've got all of our stations set up. We're going to need cutting boards at our at our cooktop. So we want to make sure that we get our cutting boards. But before we do that, let's take a look at our menu. I want you to see one thing on the first page. It says, my cooking classes, the goal is to change the way food is viewed in our community, one class at a time. And then notice Psalm 34:8 says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in him." We want to remember that. And that's where the name of my business came from. That is part of the vision that God gave me. You know, on the page where it talks about chicken marsala, let's take a look at the ingredients. And we're going to read the instructions, the directions before we get started. On the ingredients, we need to make sure we have 4 boneless chicken breasts, fillets, 6 slices of prosciutto. We're going to chiffonade those and do some really thin slices to put them inside of our chicken marsala. A cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and that salt and pepper is to taste. So, you know, you can, depending on how much you actually want. If you have a cup of chicken stock, we need to have our olive oil, 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, 1/4 of a cup of some flat leaf parsley. We're going to use that to garnish. 4 cups of mushrooms. We're going to slice those, and it's chicken marsala, so there are plenty of mushrooms there in the dish. 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and then we're going to use a cup of marsala wine. So what did you decide, Melissa, that you were going to bring? Potatoes. Pasta, Miss Wendy. And Stephanie? Pasta. And Israel, what are you going to have with yours? And I'll tell you a little bit about what Israel's going to be doing. But do you want to?
I ain't bring nothing. It's all here for me.
All right. Well, Israel's going to do pasta. I'll talk to him. The prepping of vegetables is very important because when you're getting ready to prepare your meal, you want to make sure that all the additives that you're going to put in, it doesn't interrupt your cooking. So we're going to prep all of our vegetables first. You'll be prepping your mushrooms. We're going to chop our parsley, thinly slice our prosciutto, slice our butter in tablespoon sizes, and we'll have all of that prepared and ready. So when we start cooking, we can just keep going. Stephanie, you want to read the first set of directions, what we're going to be doing?
Yes. Place your chicken breast inside a large freezer bag and pound with a mortar to thin. Add 1 cup of flour in a separate freezer bag and season with salt and pepper. Add each piece of chicken 1 at a time to coat well. Remove your coated chicken from the bag, shake off excess flour and lay it on the plate. Allow the coated chicken to rest for about 10 minutes. This will help the flour to stay on the chicken better when it's frying.
Using a large skillet, turn your flame to a medium high. Add olive oil to your skillet. Once your oil is heated, add flour chicken and fry for approximately 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Remove from skillet and set aside. Cover with oil. Don't overcrowd your pan when frying. This will help the chicken to brown better on each side.
Number 3, reduce the temperature of your skillet to a medium heat and add prosciutto sauteing for approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Add mushrooms and continue to saute until most of the water has been cooked out. Make sure to season every layer with salt and pepper.
Alright.
Number 4, once you've cooked most of the moisture out of the mushrooms, it's time to add the marsala wine and cook for a few additional minutes, eliminating the alcohol and leaving a sweet reduction. Now you need to add the chicken stock and simmer for a few minutes to reduce the sauce. Again, season with salt and pepper. Add butter, 1 tablespoon at a time, and stir. Place your chicken in the skillet with the sauce and cook for another 2 minutes. Garnish with the chopped parsley.
Israel's going to do the chicken frangelico. Now, chicken frangelico is not very different from chicken marsala, and that's why.
Follow the same recipe as the chicken as marsala chicken, except when adding the shallot, Italian seasoning, and Worcestershire sauce.
To share.
Those ingredients are added at the same time.
we are going to make is an antipasta salad. We're not going to add any pasta because we're having a lot of carbohydrates here tonight. So we're having the potatoes and the pasta. So instead, I've eliminated the pasta, but these are some of the ingredients that we will put in our salad. The other thing you can do with the same thing that you'll do with this antipasta salad is make kebabs. So if you're having a party or get together and you want to make kebabs, you'll be able to make kebabs, and we'll go through that too. All right, so let's get started. We want to get our cutting boards out, get our chicken, and put the flour in the bag with the and put some salt and pepper in there. So in one bag we're going to have our chicken, in the other bag we're going to have our flour with salt and pepper. Has anyone ever had chicken marsala before?
Yeah. From macaroni.
Oh, I like macaroni.
This is nice.
Big bag, and she got a small. Okay, so let's see, I do have a big bag. Who's had chicken marsala? So Wendy, you've had chicken marsala and macaroni grill. Anybody else have chicken marsala? Do you know anything about chicken marsala? You heard it was good? Yes, it has a lot of mushrooms. You don't necessarily have to rinse your chicken off once it's packaged. I know we do that. We tend to want to do that. Or even like if you can smell your chicken to smell if it's fresh. If it has any kind of odor, you do not want to use it. The meat is packaged. It is packaged clean, so it's not packaged dirty.
So I can just put it in, I'll be good.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, it's your comfort level, whatever you used to. Did you smell it? Does it smell fresh to you?
I don't know what it's supposed to smell like. Doesn't smell like anything.
Okay, then it's probably good. Yeah. It's just that as long as you're not smelling an odor. Right?
No.
Anytime you're fooling with chicken, you want to make sure that you wash your hands. You do not want any of that cross-contamination happening with your vegetables. So make sure you always wash your hands. The only reason why we want to make sure that we have our hair covered is because, believe it or not, hair, some of the things that's on your hair, if you knew what was actually on your hair as far as like the germs that live on the hair, if it were to get into your food and contaminate your hair. Israel has a mallet that needs using. Okay, and then let me just demonstrate since we have one piece of chicken in the bag, one piece. So basically what we're gonna do is pound it. It's gonna thin out. Yes, you're gonna do one at a time. Okay, hit it. Take out some aggression on that chicken. Bang it. You can just sit on the countertop if you want. Yeah, I'll leave that with some big chicken. That's good. Yeah. I would put it on a countertop. Yeah. Sit it on a countertop and focus on the chicken.
I know, not frantic.
Let me see, you work out too when you go to the gym.
Right.
Get that chicken. All right, Miss Wendy. Let me see you do this.
I'm doing this.
Get that chicken bang. All right, you got it.
Chicken though.
You got to make it do what it do.
Is it getting flat?
I think it's getting a little flat. You need a little power over there.
I'm trying.
I use my fist.
I keep trying to figure it out, but it keeps falling down.
Let's see.
What's that, Lisa?
Back in the day, you used
Kind of just break it up a little bit. That's okay. It's about, it is a big piece of chicken. But, So the fat part of the chicken right here, what you want to do is hold your hand on it, but you don't want to grab it like this. You want to hold your hand on top, and then you're gonna look here, right in the center, and you want to just cut like this, and that's gonna pretty much cut this chicken in like half. So now, okay. Yeah, that way. So now when you bake this one, this is not going to be as hard to flatten out, okay? And then a lot of times what I will do is you want to trim off some of this.
So should I trim some of this?
Huh? I think that's fine. Yeah. I usually take some of the fat off. Yeah. So now you can take this and put that in the bag. When you pound it, it'll pound a little bit easier. I probably wouldn't pound it with that. No. Here, let me show you. Here you go. Will you have a sharp knife? Yeah. You might not have to butterfly yours.
Okay, we'll leave it. You want to be here or you want me to do it? Okay. You told me this. I said, go in the field.
Whose hat is this?
Mine's gonna fall down.
Let's make it all pretty. You got some muscle? Woo! It's all hard stuff. Okay. All right. Even though we're going to put salt and pepper on our flour, we want to make sure we're going to put salt and pepper on our chicken too. So we'll put a little salt and pepper on our chicken. So we've got flattened chicken. Almost everybody's done flattening their chicken. That's looking good, Wendy. That looks good. That looks very good. Very good. Okay.
Hey, Miss Cindy, how long you gonna be beating that chicken?
Go ahead and put the one piece in there, Miss Lisa.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna put it in there, and you want to coat that piece of chicken well. So let's see. You got it going, Ryan?
We're gonna take this one out. Go ahead.
Yeah. Take that and put that out. And shake it off. Each piece of chicken that you take out the flour, shake it well.
Shake it, babe. Come on. You want to do it?
Okay, there we go. And then sit it on your plate. And we'll salt and pepper the next layer. What you got going on here, Mr. Israel? Are you the chef in the kitchen? Chef extraordinaire?
No. Because I'm the only male here? No.
What does that have to do with it?
You said it, not me.
Uh-huh.
Israel was gonna be here because Dawn could have came.
He sure could have. Call him and tell him to come on over.
He's got to pick Sarah up from one of these.
Oh. And Melissa, how are you doing?
Good.
Good?
Very good.
How's your chicken looking?
It looks good to me. You're the expert. So.
I won't be complaining. I'll probably have this too.
Okay. It's
Looks
well
good?
coated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Now, is that the same plate that you had your other chicken on? You don't want to use the same plate
You
that
don't?
you had. No, I wouldn't. I mean, it's
Okay.
chicken is chicken, but
Okay.
put your dry chicken on the dry plate.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that way you won't have to worry about it losing the flour coating that's on
Oh,
it.
okay. I see. Okay.
You did?
In my flour already.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me what's going over here on your station, Miss Wendy.
I'm trying to catch up because I had so much chicken.
You hearing some of the chicken? Well, that's good. Put a little salt and pepper right on that chicken.
On each side, right?
Yes, I would
I'm gonna run
layer.
out because I put most of mine in the flour.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have salt and pepper. Yeah.
Tiny leather.
You can actually just do it like what I would do is I would just do one piece at a time and then get ready to put it up in your flour. There we go. And then we'll just shake that up and make sure it's well coated. That's the way you do it.
Shake it off and then put it in my
Yes, and then you'll shake that off, and then you'll take it and add that flour, add that piece of chicken, and once you shake it off, you'll get rid of all that. And when the flour sits on the chicken, even when you're getting ready to fry chicken, coat your chicken, let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes before you even fry it. Yeah. So when you're frying the chicken, you want to make sure once you coat your chicken with flour, that you let it sit before you drop it in the fryer. Yeah. At least 20 minutes.
I need some more salt and pepper.
Okay, we got salt and pepper. We've got some pepper. And we got some salt. Here we go, Miss Wendy. Y'all making it do what it do? All right now. I love those aprons.
We didn't realize it said that to after.
I am. What you say? What you say? Wait, what does it say? It says I am not a shopaholic. I am helping the economy. I gotta say this for me. Oh my God.
Right.
Oh, I like that. I guess we're all helping the economy. It's really good. How are we doing over here, Melissa? Let's see. Yeah. You think you got them thin enough? That looks kind of fat still.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I would probably thin this out a little bit more.
Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. That's all over.
That one looks good, and that one looks good. This one, I would.
All right.
Shake it off some.
We doing pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Ooh, that looks good, Israel.
No, I need more.
Oh, but I missed that whole piece.
Okay, put back in there. My cat is falling. What you need? I got a little headband. But my hands a little weak. There it goes. Wait a minute.
Let me see what I have. A little.
There we go.
This is the drawer that has a little bit of everything. I mean, it's so soft and silky. Girl, who got you laid like this?
Wait a minute.
Good job.
Thank you. It's at least wait a minute.
She did a really nice job.
Thank you. There we go. Yeah, that's it. What you doing? Why you making that tight?
I'm just putting a little hairpin on. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but I'm gonna clip on it. Okay, that'll work. That's good. That's good. You're supposed to be asking me, not you're supposed to be asking your mama.
Yes, Chef Lisa.
This is a quick dish. This is not a dish that takes a long time to prepare. Within about 20 to 30 minutes, this whole meal can be prepared. So when you get ready to prepare it at home, you know, once you get these steps down, it'll be pretty quick. What? So I can't down yet? I gotta put a pin on it. Safety pin. That way, I think if I put like a safety pin on it,
You got 20% left on your phone.
I
It says 20% left.
She's struggling with.
Israel.
It's fine. It doesn't have to be super perfect. You know, keep that in mind.
My hands are nasty.
Yeah, and if it gets to a point where it's not coated, if you want to pick up a little flour and just pat it on that one little spot, you can do that too.
Low power mode on. It says 0.
Mushrooms to measure out and parsley to measure out. Yes.
Do you have to use a lot of mushrooms? Even though I know that's what it is, but do you
Yes.
have to?
Yes, you have to use a lot of mushrooms.
I didn't realize that was the main part of it. I wasn't allergic to mushrooms, but the rest of us don't like mushrooms. So I didn't.
Well, you'll just have
I know,
chicken
Marsala
minus mushrooms.
I know. So, I want you as you do the mushrooms. So
Okay. All right.
Yes, 'cause I want to do like with mushrooms and something
Yeah, you can just put the mushrooms on the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still get some of the gravy out of it.
Yeah.
You know. You might change your mind. She said, no, I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not a mushroom person. Gotcha. Definitely take it off. Yeah, I want you to be comfy, relaxed. Okay, so we're done with our plates. We're going to put our plates up in the garbage. Any extra and wipe our area. Make sure it's clean because we're getting ready to start on our next step, prepping our vegetables and stuff. Make sure our hands are clean. Whatever cutting board that you are going to use for your vegetables, you need to make sure that there has been no chicken on your cutting board. Okay? Has there been any chicken on your cutting board? No. Okay, I have a couple on the cutting board.
I can use this one.
You had it. You flipped it.
Well, it was just the plate was on it. I didn't lay the chicken on it.
You sure?
But I can also flip it over.
It was. Yeah. Okay.
I can flip it.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. I just thought about this. Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
Let's read it. Because we need boiling water for potatoes. We're gonna put the potatoes in cold water. But pasta or room temperature water. Yes.
Let's cut it first.
Yes. What you're gonna do is cut your potatoes. You have a potato peeler? Oh, okay. So however you do your potatoes. Yeah, you have to boil your water first. Yes, yes. Okay, so I'll light everybody's burner for you. Let's read the instructions. So this is very important. There are directions on pasta, rice, all of that, because they're the experts when it comes to preparing certain quantities. 32 ounces. So put 2 of these all the way up to 16 ounces. Oh, Wendy, you got a shortcut because your mushrooms are already cut up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you got it.
Oh,
Oh,
you get that one. I got my head. What I thought about.
basically, whenever you have your parsley like this, and you know it's on the stem, you don't want to pick it all off the stem. All you're gonna do is just take a sharp knife and do like this. And it basically takes all the parsley off. And then the next thing is when it's time to chop up your parsley, you just want to. That's good. That's good. What you want to do when you chop up your parsley?
Oh, wait a minute.
When you chop up your parsley, you want to take it and yes, just grab it like this, kind of like put it all together like this. Yes, and then when you cut it like this, see? So when you cut it, okay, right. But when you cut your parsley, now it's look, it's all chopped up. You just bunch it all up together. You chop it up, and it's not all these leaves, all these little bitty leaves all over the place. So again, we're just going to, and you don't want to cut your fingers. So make sure your fingers are. Actually, it's like a claw that you should use. There you go. Very good. Look at you. Cut that part. I know. I'll help Israel some with the You need a bunch of them. I like cut mushrooms. Oh yeah, yours is good. We're gonna boil everything on the stove. So let's just grab a burner, and we're gonna put our pasta and stuff on a stove. What we're gonna do is our pasta. Once the water boils, what we will do is add some salt before we put our pasta in. It's very important that we salt our pasta. Yes. I think what you can do is add a little salt. So okay, here. So in your hand, so we're gonna kind of like guesstimate in our hand. So we'll just put like a pinch of salt like this. All right, and then we'll dump that in there. Let me see you do it. That's good. And we'll add that in there. And that's going to give us some salt. This pasta is going to double in size almost. So if you don't have enough water in here, what will happen is your pasta will be uncooked on the top and it'll be tasty. So you want to make sure that you have enough water in it. I don't think yours is boiling yet.
I have 9 giant ancient green
Ooh, I know that's good. And you can add about a teaspoon or a tablespoon of olive oil to your pasta when you're boiling it. It'll help it not to stick as much. So I'll put just a little oil in your pasta. So. Make sure we get all of that in there, Miss Wendy. That's good. I'm sure. That's probably good. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Because it's kind of like a thin. It's a grainy pasta. So it's not gonna probably get. So Maya, I think you have a little issue over here. You might need to lower your temperature. Are you surprised? So that's what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down just a little bit. That's good. Probably maybe to like a 4. There we go. Yeah. Now see how it's cooking? Alright. So everything's boiling up here except Israel's. It's not boiling. Well, you can always put a top on your water if you want it to boil faster. Yeah. So if you're in a rush and you want to get your water boiling, just cover it, and that's gonna, keep the heat in the pot, and it'll boil a whole lot faster. Let's read our instructions and what's the next thing that we're gonna do. Everything's prepped. The mushrooms are together. The parsley. What about the prosciutto? Did we do the prosciutto?
No.
Okay, we have to do our prosciutto. So you want to take the prosciutto out. We're going to roll our prosciutto and slice it thin. Okay, do you have a strainer for your potatoes? Oh, how do you usually drain your potatoes?
Well, I have time.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, whatever you do.
Do you have gloves on here?
Yes. Yeah. Somebody brought their kitchen gloves? It is on the list. Kitchen gloves is on the list. Kitchen gloves. It should have been on there. It might have been a typo. How are we doing with that? Huh? Oh, yes, ma'am. Do I know how to make mozzarella sticks? Yeah. Alright, so yes. Is it done? Okay.
This thing kind of soft.
Is it al dente? You just take one out.
Yeah, it tastes the stuff.
Just take one out and see if I think it's good. Maybe about 2 more minutes.
Okay. Because I cook with timers, so
You're not brave.
I live by my timers.
So when you cook pasta at home, how do you usually drain your pasta? A colander. Anybody have a colander with them?
No.
Yo.
What on the list?
Right. Anybody have a colander? Well, see, it was an option. What are we gonna need for our next step? You need the olive oil, the skillet. Right. We're gonna definitely need the chicken because we're gonna cook that. But the first thing that we're gonna do is put our olive oil in our skillet, and we're So how many pieces of chicken can you fit in your skillet at one time?
2.
You can fit 2?
Maybe.
I think that's enough. I think you can only probably put 1 because your chickens was like gigantic. They were so
Well,
huge.
they got smaller because remember our butterflies?
Oh, you did? Well, let's see. Okay, so we want it to heat up first. Okay, everybody turn their skillet on. Do you remember? Okay, we're gonna push it all the way down till you hear it. All the way down. There. Now, we can put it on like a, yeah, that's a good plan. Once your oil is heated, we're gonna add 1 piece of chicken at a time. We're gonna be cooking those 4 to 5 minutes on each side. So you wanna kind of like spread your chicken out a little bit because what's gonna happen is you want it to cook evenly. So what we're gonna need is, I'm gonna get a couple of pans. And I'll sit a pan right here, and I'll sit a pan right there. Before you turn it over, 5 minutes. No. It's only been like 1 minute.
That's pretty good though.
Okay. 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes.
I don't think this chicken is like.
Maybe a little bit longer. Because remember, when we put our chicken in at the end, the chicken's already cooked. Basically, all we're doing is warming it again. Okay, so how you going with your chicken frying?
It looks good.
It does look good.
Yum, yum. How we doing, Miss Wendy?
Hey, I think
Yeah? Okay.
All right. And how we doing, Miss Stephanie?
it's good. Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
I'm
indeed.
gonna have my nuts get fine.
I do have one. How you making out, Mr. Israel? Is that your first piece? Something different. Working on your second piece? Oh, well, we'll turn it back over. You want to make sure chicken has to be cooked. Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Is it ready?
We're trying to figure things out. We're trying to figure things out here.
You need some more salt. Remember I told you about layering every flavor? Put flavor on every layer. You just layering every flavor. Flavoring every layer.
Really? Really? And you say me the corner? It's not because I'm on here. Blah, blah, blah.
Man, I got this.
Those are your snacks. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could probably put 2 pieces in that skillet. It's a little bit bigger. But let that 1 piece finish cooking before it cooks. And Israel, I think you need to go and rinse your pasta. I think your pasta is pretty much ready. So when you're doing your marsala at home, use a larger skillet.
What? Hey, that's my first one I'm burning. I like this.
Okay, that is looking good. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Yes, Miss Wendy, you are a chef in the kitchen. Love it. So you see how important it is to have flat chicken. Because when it's flat, it will cook a whole lot faster. Yeah. And more even.
I know.
So once you finish frying all of your chicken, let's take our fire and reduce it. Once we finish frying. Did you fry all of your pieces yet?
Blue is my favorite color. Blue without the E. It became my favorite color about 5 years ago because I was going through the Caribbean. I was on a cruise. And I was just fascinated that the further you got out, the different variations of blue. I mean, it was like amazing. I'm like, oh, wow, it's beautiful. And I went to the sky. I'm like, the sky is blue. I'm like, that's got to be God's favorite color. Right? I'm like, 70%.
Now you know, Erica Campbell got a song about that.
70% of the world is covered in water. And then the sky, I'm like, that's got to be God's favorite color. That's been mine for about 5 years. So that's where the blue comes in. And of course, Lisa, you know my birthday. I'm Cape Verde.
Yeah, Cape Verde.
I'm Cape Verde. So,
Okay. You represent.
so yeah, so the Verde is
Okay.
my background.
What does that mean?
Cape Verde, and there's not a lot unless down south. So I come from Massachusetts a lot. There's a big population. There's some a lot in California. But it's basically it's part of West Africa, but it's basically Portuguese and African.
Okay.
So there's a language. Yeah, thank you so much. You know, I'm always talking about how great I'm cooking. And they're like, well, why are you making cooking less? And I'm like, because I'm learning some new stuff. I don't know how to cook.
So let's take a look at our recipe. What's next in our recipe?
Somebody check my book.
I'll put it up there.
Why you wear it?
Okay. So the next step in our recipe is we're going to reduce the temperature of the skillet to a medium heat. Yeah. I think I can do this because we're basically finished frying our chicken. Alright. So we're going to reduce our temperature to a medium heat. Then what's next?
Mushroom.
Let's look. Nope. Let's look at this. Add the prosciutto. Okay. So I know that. Yeah, you're gonna add a little oil to yours, just a little bit, and then this is gonna give you some flavor that you're probably missing from your chicken frying. Since we did that.
We're just go ahead and start putting the bacon.
Yes, we're gonna put the prosciutto in there. And how long are we gonna cook the prosciutto? Okay. Once we finish cooking the prosciutto, 1 to 2 minutes, what are we gonna do next? What does the recipe say? Okay, so we're gonna add the mushrooms after the prosciutto has cooked for 1 to 2 minutes. Then we'll put the mushrooms in and mushrooms, we're gonna let those cook until the moisture, they pretty much shrink and most of the moisture is out of them. Okay? Which is probably gonna take about maybe 3 to 5 minutes at the most.
Yeah, okay. I use all the mushrooms.
Much better. I have my grip. You like that?
Very good.
You don't cover it, you just let it. Yeah, just let it cook just like that, no covering. Hold it like this,
We put all the mushrooms in there?
yeah.
You overdid it?
I have done it before.
Oh, you have enough to eat.
Yes, baby. Why? Come together. Okay. So since I've got this slip hazard out of the way, pretty much.
I should have made my white sangria.
Oh yeah. That would make it.
Sipping on that.
Alrighty then.
I'll take it.
No, put it in. Yeah, put it in.
I had mine was like it wasn't done.
Yeah, you still have.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Right. The flavor of it.
So if you're not going to do the mushrooms, what are you going to do next? That's all in the stuff. Just for an additional minute, okay?
Okay, so that's with this.
Right. So
Okay.
you can get started with your, unless you want to wait for everybody else, you can.
I was going to do it all at the same time, but is it going to do anything to the chicken or the?
No.
Sit there?
No.
No.
Fine.
Okay, then I'll just wait for everybody to be on the same.
All right. Oh, that looks so good.
It's
Ooh, that's really good.
It's burned.
It's not burned. You can't have your fire outside, but it's not burned.
Yeah, it's just like it's burned.
Okay, I want to see something.
Anyway.
You put your,
Yeah, I did all
your
that.
green onions in?
Oh,
No, not the parsley, the green onions, your shallot. Yeah, your shallot and your Italian seasoning is gonna go in. I mean, you can use a better judgment depending on how much you have in there, but you want to have at least a cup. I'd say within about 5 minutes, it should be a reduction. It cooks out.
I know. I'm just.
Well,
Whenever I have my broccoli rice, I do my mushroom, onion, and everything in
wine. Yep. Something about it. There's a sweetness that wine gives your food. It's a rich, really, really rich, especially beef flavor that it will add to your food. So. Did you?
the chicken stock.
I think mine is.
No, did we already do the
Yeah,
chicken
so
stock?
you have
No, not yet.
Did you put that in? Now it's time for your sauce. That's all.
All of it?
I would probably forget. You're supposed to use about a cup. You can probably.
Oh, did we already do the
Yeah,
chicken
so
broth?
you have to
No, not yet.
Did you put that in? Now it's time for you to stop.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
all of it.
I would probably put it in. You're supposed to use about a cup. You can probably. This is homemade chicken stock. This is from our cooking. This is what we did last, the last cooking class. We made homemade chicken stock. Chicken a lot faster that way too. Okay, what is your instructions? Okay. All right. So now let's take a quick review. Make sure we're all on the same page. Our mushroom and our Marsala there's a reduction. I think I might put it in the same. So we need a reduction with our Marsala. Within about 20 seconds, the alcohol is cooked out of the wine. There is no alcohol in wine within about 20 seconds. So now, mushrooms have sauteed and the water's cooked out. Put a little salt and pepper in there. Did we do that part? Yes. Okay, now, once all the moisture's cooked out of the mushrooms, it's time to add the Marsala wine. We did that. Now we're gonna add our chicken. Right. So once we put our chicken stock in, we have to let the chicken stock reduce a little bit. Okay. It's gonna simmer for a few minutes. Reduce. Alright. Should I turn it down? I guess a little bit. Just on a simmer. Yeah. We just want to simmer that. Okay. Now, did you like it? Oh, Israel's. Got me saying, oh, Israel, girl. All right. So let's put our chicken stock in. I would go ahead because you've got a lot of chicken. Yeah, I would. You can. But you want to, based upon the amount of chicken that you have, I'll probably use a little bit more of the stock.
I have a lot of chicken.
Isn't that good? Ta-da! So there's a variation. Even what we're going to do once everything is done, we're going to taste each other just to see the difference.
Yeah.
Because
That was it.
Look, we can't taste it with the meat. What you trying to say?
Oh, we can do?
yeah, so you're going to have to reduce yours just a little bit more. Okay? Well, you want to reduce it a little bit more too, Wendy. Just a little bit more. Alright? And then we'll slowly add butter, 1 cube at a time. And you only need 4 tablespoons. So, alright? We're doing pretty good? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can probably put yours up just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Okay, all your butter's in. What's the next thing that you do?
Chicken.
Okay, that's what your instructions say?
I don't know, my hands have butter on them, so I have to go wash them before I can
Look, well, we might want to do that. So I'll hold it for you. What we're gonna do next?
Salt, pepper, add butter, stir. Place chicken in your skillet with the sauce and cook another 2 minutes.
Okay, that's right. Okay. So you see how yeah, you see how this looks? This is a nice reduction. Just to give you a good idea. You see it? All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let me see what you got going on here.
Remember the last box?
I would kind of like turn it a little bit, and you may just want to add just a little more chicken stock, just a little bit, because it's kind of on the thin side. So just a little bit. That's good. Yeah. Because actually the flour that's on this chicken can actually help it thicken up just a little bit. So that's looking good, Wendy. I think you're ready.
Okay, so I'm like, maybe
Yeah.
I'll put chicken
And
inside
so
one.
yours is done.
Why you gonna say mine's done?
It's not you want to just keep cooking it, but it's done,
Want
baby.
to. Look every chicken.
Yeah, but it's done. Yeah, yours is good. Yeah, go ahead and put it in.
Mine is
your butter in yet, Wendy? You already did your butter. So you had the white Marsala, and you had the red Marsala. Adriel had Frangelico, and you had Marsala cooking wine. So we've got 3 different ones going. It's going to be important that your Marsala sauce coats every piece of chicken, so alternate it and just flip it a little bit. But you can probably turn yours off now. Yours is good. You've been slaving all
I made
day?
4 different marsalas, you know, all by myself. It's been a long day.
A long day. And is it time now to do what? Eat some what?
Time to eat the dessert because we already killed some marsalas.
Okay. So here